Hi guys, welcome back to Alan's Cards. Today I've got a video response for Don over at Don's Field of Dreams Cards. He's asked that we give a couple of shoutouts and also share some things that he may like from our collections. First, for shoutouts, I wanted to mention two channels that I watch quite frequently that I thought you might appreciate if you're not already subscribed to. One, Caught Looking with Mike Armstrong. Mike has an incredible pre-war focus collection, is always getting something new and amazing in to share. And the second channel I'd mention is Hardball Crazy. Great vintage cards there as well. Extremely knowledgeable on the game and the hobby. Always learning something when watching a video of his. In terms of things that Don may like that I wanted to share, I just want to start out with a couple of Pittsburgh cards, just knowing that he's from the area and obviously a big fan, shares a lot from his collection of the team. First, player he probably grew up watching as a kid and admiring on the left, and then second being the Roberto Clemente rookie card on the right. Next, I thought I'd share something else he might appreciate. Just a small part of my collecting focus, which I haven't shared too much about in the past, is oversize cards. I like these for the display aspect, so I can kind of put them out, show them on the display, as well as the fact that they're usually lower in cost than traditional size cards, so it's a good way to be able to pick up some playing days cards of some of the greats. First, I wanted to start out with a T201 double folder of Walter Johnson, perhaps the greatest pitcher of all time. I think I've shared this before in a prior video, but given the topic, I wanted to share again. Continuing with the Walter Johnson theme, here we've got a T200 Fatima team card, Washington Americans, and if you look back middle row, you'll see Walter Johnson standing out. One set I like to pick up cards when I can of some of the greats are the exhibits, just another great way to collect these players. Here we've got the 39/46 Joe DiMaggio. And finally here we've got the 32 Sanella Margarine Babe Ruth. And lastly, if you watch Don's channel, you'll see a lot of great content on the Negro Leagues and related cards. So I thought I'd share an item that I have that my grandfather actually brought back from World War II. It's a newspaper issued in Korea, November 4th, 1945, right after Branch Rickey had just signed Jackie Robinson to a contract. Paper has a lot of interesting things in here, some things that you might get canceled for saying today given the nature of the things that were said during the war. But it also has a great article highlighting a visit to Korea by Leo DeRocher and an interview highlighting his thoughts on the integration of baseball. The quote inside says that if Jackie's good enough for the big leagues, it is good enough for me. It goes on to mention the greatness of Satchel Paige and Josh Gibson. I'll share a photo of that article next. I really appreciate you watching. If you haven't checked out and subscribed to Don's channel or the others that I mentioned, I'll put some links in the bottom. Thanks.